I'm here with Neil Reay from Albion Park. Neil's installed a 6.6 kilowatt system with a 6 kilowatt inverter.
Yep.
You chose really high performance equipment, LG panels and a Fronuis inverter.
Yep.
Fronuis 3-phase Samo inverter. How's your system going for you?
Yeah, it's been going well. I haven't had a bill yet, so it's been installed for pretty much now just over 12 months. So
when you say you haven't had a bill, are you saying that you've been getting an account but you haven't paid anything?
Yeah, we get the bill and then we're in credit, maybe about $230 at the moment.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
How much were your bills before you got solar?
Oh, anywhere up to about $800 a quarter.
Okay, so this has really reduced that right down.
Yeah.
And so what was the requirement for you when you bought your system? What was the thing that was important for you? Was it the quality? Was it the brands? Was it just having the biggest system that would fit on your roof?
Probably the biggest system to go with, but then needed the quality of the stuff that we put on there. Otherwise you get the all that Chinese stuff that people will come and knock on your door and say, oh, we can do this, and yeah, they wanted more panels to get the same kilowatts, where LG had bigger panels so you could use less, save a bit, but I use all their TVs and it doesn't miss a beat, so I thought, well, keep trying that and see how we go.
Go with the same brand.
Yeah.
Because your roof space is quite limited, at least the northern face, because you didn't want them to face west towards the street. And so it was a really snug fit. So I guess going with the higher output panels meant that you could achieve a bigger system.
Yeah. So I wanted around about 7 kilowatts, but yeah, we had to take off a couple of panels, otherwise he would have had to lift ridge caps, and said, yeah, no leaks, nothing. I'd rather take a panel off and at least be secure that way. And
you haven't changed your lifestyle too much in terms of, you know, using more or less power? Has it been about the same and you've noticed that big difference?
Everything's still the same. It's just you've got to do it different times of the day, where I used to do night shifts, so everything got done sort of when I woke up, and then that's the end of your daylight. So that's why we hung off until change of shift, and yeah, now I'm on days. It makes it easier.
And so have you changed your lifestyle to get the most out of your solar power system?
Just everything that we do now is just you set it up in the morning, so you can just do, I don't know, washing or the dishwasher, and then you just, by the end of it, you don't even notice that you're actually doing what you're supposed to do, and it just flies along.
And how, what would you say to other people who are considering installing solar?
Yeah, I've been talking to the boys at work. They've been doing stuff and similar things as well, but yeah, they've looked at like obviously the cheaper ones, and I probably researched for about 6 to 8 weeks before I went through it, after we had the initial guy come in and say, oh yeah, we can do this, and just panels that I've never heard of before. And I thought, yeah, similar wattage and things like that, but more panels, and it's almost the same price as what LG stuff was, and using less.
And I guess the last thing is, in terms of generation, like we're early summer now, and you know, we're coming into the best period for solar generation. What's been the best in terms of generation in a day?
We've just been shy of 50 kilowatts
a
day.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
The average is usually about 26 to 30 with the conventional system, so you're really producing well above that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
I think you'll find that we've found better power through like the cooler days, so pretty much around spring when things are still, the sun's out but it's still cold, and then when you get like a 50-degree day here, the panels won't perform as much. You'll actually make less. That's true. A lot of people think the hotter the better, but it's not necessarily about that. If the panels stay cool, you'll make better.
Really guys, go. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Yeah, no worries.
I appreciate it, and I hope other people make as smart decisions as you have in terms of installing LG panels and a Fronuis inverter.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No worries.